Good evening and namaskar. मेरा नाम कात्सुओ मात्सुमोतो है. मैं जापानी हूँ. हिंदी बहुत मुश्किल है ना. So let me speak in English today. I'm Chief Rep of the Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA. JICA is the government body of Japan providing the ODA, Official Development Assistance, to developing countries. Now our partner countries, more than 100 countries, and India has been our largest development partner in terms of the cooperation volume. And the last fiscal year, 2018, that our commitment amount to develop the project is almost $4 billion US. Yeah, and our target sector is really varied: transportation, energy, agriculture, water supplies, education, and so on. And at this moment, that the transportation is the biggest the sector in terms of the cooperation volume, because one project size, like a metro project, is very big, like a high-speed railway, dedicated freight corridor. It's kind of like a big project. So in terms of such kind of a size, the finance amount is very big. But energy is also really the major sector to provide. And they are now preparing the screen, and I need to speak a bit 1 or 2 minutes without the screen. And for JICA, well, the clean energy is a critical agenda, and in current situation, the stable securement of the low cost, low carbon energy is an important subject to achieve the sustainable growth of the partner countries. So we are continuously to support not only constructing the infrastructure project, but also we provide some such kind of technical cooperation, including the capacity building of the partner organization through like a training, and we sometimes invite the partner people to Japan for a training purpose. And responding to the issues of the energy and the power sector in developing countries, we are now providing the cooperation with the concept of the 3L. 3L means that the simultaneous attainment of the low cost, low carbon, and low risk, 3L. And we are financing agency, and our major, well, the counterpart is the government. So in India, central government and the state government, we are, say, working in the past 60 years. And the typical project under our finance is kind of like promoting better access to electrical power, like a transmission, distribution, and also the national grid access. And we now try to emphasize the expansion, the efficiency of the transmission distribution line by using especially the advanced technology. Now technology is really, say, quickly changing, and now the efficiency of the transmission line, somebody also told you that some like a waste of the energy from the generation power plant is now very big. But because of this advanced technology and our finance, now this like a waste rate is very low. And this approach also can save the cost in long run during the project life. Sometimes our counterpart organization really put emphasis on the initial cost. Like I say, well, through the tender, the bidders, of course, try to say submit the price bid, and this is not including the running cost. But we try to recommend our partner organization to please include such kind of like project life running cost into the evaluation of the price factor of the tender. And you are now also promoting the low carbon power source, and JICA provides a wide range of the support from the resource development to the construction of the renewable energy, of course, like solar power, wind, and so on. And not only large-scale public project, but also the small-scale electrification project that was implemented by the social enterprise, for example, are also targeted by us. As I mentioned, that our like a major the counterpart is the government, but we have a small budget to provide directly to finance the private sector. So India is kind of like an advanced country in terms of such kind of like very innovative approach by the social enterprise and also NGO. And we really know the very much effort by like such kind of social enterprise who try to contribute the rural electrification by utilizing the very, very innovative approach. So we have already starting the funding to this like company. Funding means not just a grant aid. This is kind of like an investment. I'm still waiting for the screen, but maybe I should continue my speech. And in India, let me quickly view about our activity in energy sector. And until now, the 88 ODA loan projects have been extended to power sector in India. And India is the largest partner, but as well as the oldest partner for JICA. We have been providing the first ODA loan to India in 1958 at the time of the Prime Minister Nehru. And he requested the Japanese government to provide the ODA loan to utilize the some like project and the second 5 years plan. After that, in 60 years, we have been supporting almost 270 different projects, and the energy is kind of like a major one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay. So from the 1958, almost 95 to 100 crore rupee has been extended to the power sector, and also we have been extending the finance to some like a bank, like a CDB. And the CDB can provide finance to the SME companies in India to buy the energy efficiency facility. But more than 5,000 SMEs are now the beneficiary under this finance. And recently, we also financed the pumped storage power PSP in like West Bengal and the Meghalaya. And this PSP has enabled to reserve the energy in the form of the water and to support future demand for storage capacity associated with large introduction of the renewable energy. And this map shows the recent project under JICA finance. Maybe you cannot see well. Yeah, so yellow one is generation, and the red one is transmission and distribution. Maybe there are several projects in your hometown, I believe. And I don't touch upon the one by one, I mean, individual project, but please let me just quickly view some like typical project. One is the pumped storage project in West Bengal and Meghalaya. One is the Turuga pumped storage plant. This is a 1,000 megawatt. And one of the characters of this project is the immediate response to the demand supply gap by the variable speed pump technology, which enables to provide the ancillary service. And the West Bengal will really like to have such kind of like environmental friendly project, and we agree to finance the last year. And also in Meghalaya, we have already signed the agreement to finance the Umiam Umutru hydro power project, and they also utilize the clean energy by this one. And the Meghalaya still the very small state, but they are lack of the such kind of like enough generation of the power. So I believe that such kind of like a plant can supply the enough power. And the our typical the finance is the finance to the government. And as I mentioned, the state government and central government are our like a counterpart agency. But other type of the finance is that we provide the finance to the bank, like IREDA. And through IREDA, by utilizing their like appraisal, the function, they try to pick up very good bankable the renewable energy project. And under this finance, at this moment, that 36 sub-projects in wind, solar, and small hydro are selected and starting the construction and the operation. And this table shows the some like number of the project under this finance. And as the table show that the wind may be the major one, the 12 wind power project is under like a construction. And because of the very good performance of the IREDA, not only the phase 1, they request us to provide the phase 2. And the phase 2 project is also the ongoing. And already the 10 solar power project has been financed under this IREDA project. And we also did finance to the other financial institution, the Indian Infrastructure Finance Company, IIFCL. We have already agreed to provide the almost 3,300 crore rupee to the renewable energy, the project through the IIFCL, and IIFCL almost finalized the list up of the possible the renewable energy project. And we really expect to start finance. And in addition to such kind of like a large-scale infrastructure project, we have already started to support the Japanese SME who have a very good technology in the renewable energy. For example, recently that we have started to provide a fund to the one small-scale company in Japan who have a very good technology about the lithium battery. And they would like to expand their business in India, especially to support some like EV business here. And they have already find a good like a partner here in India. And the rickshaw is kind of like their target. And they say that they have already complete the model of the one rickshaw, the car. And they say that in coming 1 year, if this like partner company is okay, they can start selling the EV by utilizing this lithium battery. And this is kind of like also the one support or one funding way to promote such kind of like a clean energy in India. So I should stop here, and I hope the renewable energy in India should be expanded more and more, and we can also do something for this field. Thank you for your attention. And we also did finance to the other financial institution, the Indian Infrastructure Finance Company, IIFCL. We have already agreed to provide the almost 3,300 crore rupee to the renewable energy, the project through the IIFCL, and IIFCL almost finalized the list up of the possible the renewable energy project, and we really expect to start finance. And in addition to such kind of like a large-scale infrastructure project, we have already started to support the Japanese SME who have a very good technology in the renewable energy. For example, recently that we have started to provide a fund to the one small-scale company in Japan who have a very good technology about the lithium battery. And they would like to expand their business in India, especially to support some like EV business here, and they have already find a good like a partner here in India, and the rickshaw is kind of like their target, and they say that they have already complete the model of the one rickshaw, the car, and they say that in coming 1 year, if this like partner company is okay, they can start selling the EV by utilizing this lithium battery. And this is kind of like also the one support or one funding way to promote such kind of like a clean energy in India. So I should stop here, and I hope the renewable energy in India should be expanded more and more, and we can also do something for this field. Thank you for your attention.